Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kadirvan from Audio Site. Today, in this video, we're going to see about a product Fola from the house of Tanchjim, priced at 199 US dollars, slightly expensive than the existing Nora and the Fission, and cheaper than the already existing Origin. So, how does this actually sound against its own competition and all of the competitors that are existing in the market from the other brands? Let's see in this video. Before starting off, let's go with the unboxing experience. So this is IEM itself. The IEM is completely constructed out of aluminum shells. So compared to Origin was completely made out of steel. It was heavier. Now this feels lighter on the hands, but also at the same time, it doesn't lose its capability of being premium. It does feel premium. A nice sandblasted finish was given over the surface, and the faceplate was made with sapphire glass, so it's actually scratch resistant, which is very interesting in this price range. And the two pin connectors are nicely recessed. And one another feature of this Fola is this pressure relieving vents that's given near this two pin connector. So coming to the stock cable, this is the stock cable. The cable is really good in my opinion. The same cable that you got with the Origin. The braiding is not seen outside, but the quality of the cable is really sturdy. They gave a nice protective outer sheath that resists the breakage in the long run. The biggest advantage of this Tanchjim stock cable is replaceable terminations. You can change these terminations. Here I have gone with the 4.4 Pentagon connector. You can easily detach it and go with this Type-C version if you want. That's it. You got the Type-C version. And the biggest advantage of this Type-C compared to the other brands is this Type-C has DSP support. So it has app support, which is inbuilt inside the stack. And the two pin connectors got the metal sheaths, outer coverings, and you got the nice Fola branding over here, which is done subtle. I paired this IEM with my trusty XTO link to balanced dongle DAC. This dongle DAC is one of my reference grade one because it sounds neutral, has no coloration, and does not add any warmth or brightness to the existing sound. So I use this as my preferred dongle DAC. So I just paired this Fola with this dongle DAC. So my whole sound preference and the review are based upon this dongle DAC. So talking about the sound of the Fola, how does it sound? See, basically, I'm a fan of Tanchjim sound signature, in-house sound signature. They have a very balanced curve. The tonality is pretty neutral and natural. No coloration can be seen in the Tanchjim's in-house sound signature. The same can be appreciated with the Tanchjim Fola. There's no coloration. It's nicely tuned with a balanced profile, a clean tonality, a neutral tonality that adds no warmth or brightness to the existing sound, a forward engaging midsection that has beautiful vocals and a nicely elevated treble that has no sibilants. In simple, I just adore the sound a lot. Basically, it's a culmination of all the Tanchjim products I have listened. This got the basics right. A balanced curve, neutral tonality, a sub-bass dominant bass profile, a forward and engaging midsection, and a nicely elevated controlled treble with no sharp edges in its notes. If I want to talk individually about each frequencies, the bass is really good. It's faster, it's controlled, it's a more mature bass. If you're a basser and you want a boomy or thumpy bass, then this is not the one, but this got the bite and attack in it. It's more sub bass focused. The mid bass is there, but the sub bass takes its stage, and the mid bass is well controlled and measured. So there's a clear distinction between the sub and mid bass. The sound is really good, and the mid section is brought up forward, especially the vocals just shines in front of your face. If you love more vocals, then this is the one you need to get. And especially also if you like more sub bass, then this is the one to get. That sub bass accompanied with the vocals gives the best orgasmic experience. And the male vocals and the female vocals both sounds good, and the mid bass gives enough warmth and body to the mid section. It's not overly warmer. It got that precise warmth to just support the mid section to get its fullness and lushness. The Fola is tuned really well in terms of midsection and the treble. It's not the most technical set I have ever heard. Of course, in this price segment, there are a lot of other competitors that goes with hybrid combination, tribrid combination. But being a single dynamic driver, that's the thing I like with single dynamic driver, the coherent sound. Tanchjim always nails with just a single dynamic driver. That's what I like from this brand. With the single driver, they did really well in terms of technical chops and also the extension that they have done in the treble. Of course, the technicalities like the detail retrieval are not the top notch, but the basics are done right. This sounds really good in my opinion. Coming to the staging is wide enough. It's still I would rank the Origin to be the most widest sounding in the Tanchjim lineup. But next to the Origin, I can clearly say the Fola to be the expansive one. It got that nice holographic sound stage. Imaging is precise. The detail retrieval is really good. Of course, the Tribrids out there in some other brands does have better technical chops. But again, a single dynamic driver always sounds coherent compared to the Tribrids or hybrids. That's the biggest caveats with the other configurations. Overall, I like the sound of this Tanchjim Fola a lot. This is one of my top preference under 200 US dollars. That if we pair it up with any neutral reference grade DAC amps like this, exterior link to balanced, or any other DAC amps that you have or disturb grade amps, just go with the neutral one, an uncolored DAC amp, and this balanced sound profile earphones gives you the best combination. And out of all the Tanchjim products, I would rank this as the number one product. And I would, if I have 200 US dollars, and if you want to pick any one of the products from the Tanchjim lineup, then it's going to be Fola. That's for sure. The Fola sounds really good. And I hope you people like this review. And bye guys. The next video I will come up with some other product. Thank you.